not one income or two income streams is not enough any longer. We need multiple streams of income to be able to like afford the life we want. Not necessarily that we are meeting our wants. I'm sure if you're running a business or you have a career, it will probably be meeting your needs at this point in time. But for some of us, we have like really big dreams. We want to travel, we want to give our children much more that we are giving them at this point in time. And just one or two streams of income might not be enough. And we wanting to earn more does not make us broke. It does not make us not having enough. It's just that we want to be able to live our best life. And trust me, to live your best life, you need money. We need money, and we should be comfortable to say, you know what, I want to earn more. I want to make more money to be able to live the dreams and the life that I want, especially as a mom. So we're talking, simple ways to start earning in 2026 without leaving your 9 to 5 or sacrificing your family life. And by the time we finish with this session, you would actually know that you don't need to leave your 9 to 5. I'm not going to be telling you, oh, you need to go and open a store or open one shop. Or I'm not going to give you ideas as to what is beyond you or what you would start to make excuses for. What I'll be sharing, maybe some of you would know it, maybe you've not, pictured it like that before, because there's nothing new on this earth anyway. But at least I'm going to bring it to the fore, to your knowledge, to see that you are actually leaving money on the table if you are not doing this yet, as a mom that needs extra streams of income at your own convenience and time. And you can even involve your children. And with anybody that knows me, I'm sure majority of you, for you to be in the tribe is because you've encountered me, you've paid for one thing or the other. Before, I practice what I preach. I would not touch on a topic I know nothing about. So obviously a quick introduction of myself. You all know me as the parenting strategist. You know me as the child state psychologist. Many of you might not know me as a maybe business or business strategist or the business consultant. Now I'm an AI strategist, which I just got a certification last year as well, because we're in the artificial intelligence age. And if you know me, I'm always wanting to be at the top of everything, at the top of my career, at the top of Mummyclinicc. I want to ensure that we are ahead of times. We're not behind in whatever way. So if you do not know me, my career side. So obviously I've been in business consulting and business strategy for I think almost 18 years, to be honest, because that was what I was doing for the longest, supporting women to be able to expand their business, grow their business. You take from, one little idea, you blow it into a business idea, or you blow it into a real business. That is what I've been doing by the side for the long of the tech space now. So whatever I'm telling you now is not theory. I'm going to use myself as an example because I think majority of the things I'll be sharing today as well is something I've also leveraged on. And I want you to be open-minded as well, because we all have that thing in us, but majority of us just think it's something maybe out of the world or something not maybe impossible to do or something you've not thought about before now. Introduction. I think, like I said, a number of you know me, but some people might not have encountered me one-on-one. Maybe you just bought my course or something like that. Now, for some of you that have known me for a while, you knew when my children were also younger. Now they are, we went from when they were like 7, 8. Some of you might have known me when they were very like 7, 6 on Instagram. Now we're I'm almost, my son will be 18 in the next few days. I'm like, what? Where did time go? I love this picture. This is one of my favorite pictures because it just pictures our life, the way we just try to like bond, you connect, be playful sometimes, though sometimes I'm not that playful, but I try to, just for my children. So I like this picture. They've outgrown. If you've seen maybe their recent pictures on Instagram, they're much more bigger, they're taller than me and all that, but I love this picture. It captured the whole essence of who we are. I started this journey from my own experience, trying to stay emotionally present, for my children while holding down a demanding career and business. So I'm a career mom, I'm a business girly, I'm all that, right? And I know what it feels like to juggle everything. And that's why I'm passionate about helping working moms like you create calm, connected homes, raise thriving children, the life, career, and dreams you deeply, deeply desire. Everyone, if you know me, like, we're not giving up our careers just to be, or giving up our dreams just to be called a mom, right? And yeah, so that's literally about me and why we are definitely here. So this session is not about hustling. I'm not going to be teaching you how to hustle for money. It's about using what you already have, help you see what's already in your life differently. You don't need more time. You just need, you don't need more time. You just need, 1 second. So you just need, a smarter use of your skills, right? So I do appreciate everyone for being here, because we could have been somewhere else doing something else. But I appreciate your time, and I'm sure that it will be worth your time. So we're going to start straight to the point. So I've bucketed it into like different things. And like I've said, I'm not coming to tell you how to go and start one business that you'll be telling me, oh, tell me, where will I get money? Where will I get this? What I'm going to be sharing, you don't need money to start. So at the end of this call, no excuse. If you've not multiplied your income before the end of the year, I'm going to keep you accountable. I'm seeing all of you that are on this call, right? So you don't need any deposit. You don't need anything. You need what you have at this point in time. Everything I'm going to be telling you today is what you already have access to. So we're starting with, with your job. So many of us, so like I've said, I've bucketed it into like different like things, right? So we're starting first with our job. How? So maybe some of you will say, oh, tell me, how does my job have to do with this thing? So let me explain to you, right? So we move. So like I said here, your job already trained you. So you already have that expertise, even if you don't have certification. Some of us, we have enough certifications. If you come for me like me, if they are saying certifications is my son name, but you don't even need certifications. When I got started in all these things, I did not have a certification. All I had was my expertise, what I know, what I do, right? So some of you are careers. I'll give some examples of careers. And if you think, oh, you still need some brainstorm about your career as to how you can leverage your career or expertise, after the call, when we have the Q&A, do ask me, but I'll give you examples. So for example, if like an HR person, if you're a people, into a people role, people management, admin, so what you can start, like now, this topic is ways you can earn, right? So you're already handling, you know how to review CV, interview preparation, career conversations. And many of you will be thinking, oh, a lot of people are doing this already on Instagram or on LinkedIn or something like that. Let me give you a real life example. So for me, am I an HR person? No. Am I an admin person? Yes, I'm a genius when it comes to administration. But I remembered when I moved to the UK and when I got my first role. So before I got my first role, obviously, anybody that knows me, I'm a strategist. I strategize everything. So when it came to looking for my job, so I needed to have a strategy. I now did that strategy. My strategy worked at the end of the day. What did your Tammy do? Trust me, on my LinkedIn, if you go to my LinkedIn, that time I think I must have had maybe like 500 or less than that, because I think I would have had less than 500 people that were, connected to me on LinkedIn. This was, I think, 4 years ago that I got my role. I just went to the LinkedIn, I just made posts. I said, hello everyone, this is my journey. This was what happened to me. And if you need a strategy on how to nail a role in a, in a global company, send me a DM. Remember, it was what I know. I'm not HR person. I did not say I will help you review CV. I did not say I would help you do what do they call it? Interview preparation. I said this is just what I know. How you can nail a role. I'll just give you strategy that you can use. You will still have to use somebody that would prepare you for interview because somebody prepared me for interview, right? Somebody prepped me for CV review, saying that sometimes you might be looking too far off that, oh, this thing, a lot of people are doing it. It is what you know. Like some of you, some people can review CV in their dreams. Some people can prep people for interview and they would nail that. Your girl, tell me, I own a strategy. Let me share my own strategy with you. I got 5 people on LinkedIn. It was just one post. There was nothing on my LinkedIn that said I am an HR person or I am a job, whatever, career coach. It was just me on my LinkedIn. Maybe I put Mummyclinicc there. I can't even remember. But that time I was not doing anything on LinkedIn. I got 5 people. More people obviously messaged me. 5 people paid me. What I'm telling you is that some of you are sleeping on what God has blessed you with. We all have that thing unique to us. It's like talent. If you're a person of faith, parable of the talent. Do you know what God did to the person that buried his own talent? God took that talent and dashed the person, gave it to the person that has multiplied the talent. A lot of you are sitting on the talent God has given to you and you are complaining it is not enough, it is not enough. When you start to see what you are good in and you are leveraging it, trust me, you can never be broke. I tell people that God has put in me, right? So I'm just explaining this to you to start to open your mind because all of you, you are in a role and you are good in that thing. And you're just putting it on your WhatsApp to say, hey, how are you all? In case you need, CV review, if you're looking for a job, you need somebody to prepare you for that interview. You don't even need to be on Instagram. You don't even need to, if you don't want to post on LinkedIn, it's okay. But all of us, we have that network of people on our WhatsApp, but we are not leveraging it. We're just quiet, doing maybe just in groups, if you can be in groups. And some of you, you're in groups like ours as well. You can reach out to me, tell me, oh, this is what we want to, this is what I'm good at. Can you help me share it? And we think about it. We share it in the group because that's not the, let's say, for example, our own group. We don't share things like that, but we can ask people around, do we start to introduce this once a month and start to share each other's expertise or something like that? But many of us are in different groups that they are open to you sharing things, but you are there, maybe keeping quiet or talking about something that is not going to add value to your family at the end of the day. And you don't need a website. You don't need anything. Just telling people, this is what I do. Many people might know, oh, you are in admin or people management, but you have not told them that you can help them, and everybody will keep quiet. They'll go and take your money to somebody else. And it's just doing a session. I just did like 1 hour session with everybody. You just come, Google Meet, Zoom, even thank God there's WhatsApp video call, WhatsApp voice call, whichever thing. So there's the tool for us to be able to, to use to leverage this. So the next one is, if you are a tech person, systems, roles, and all that. Some of you are so techy, but the techiness is only for you. And when you are, and I don't want anybody to give excuse to say, oh, ChatGPT can do this. ChatGPT cannot do everything. If you are not also knowledgeable, you cannot leverage ChatGPT to do all this. And there's so many people like that you might be thinking, they should be able to go. There are millions of videos on what's it called? On YouTube. Some people are even too rich to be going to YouTube, to be watching YouTube to teach them, right? So, and some people are too busy to be going to YouTube and be looking for this. And some people, you might just be thinking, maybe there's Instagram or this Instagram coaches there. It's not everybody. Your circle of people. Do you know? Some of us, we don't know. You don't know who I know. I don't know who you know. And sometimes it's not even the person that is close to you, just your phone, that network, that WhatsApp. Miracles happen there as well. And now we can take it a step, to say, okay, Instagram. or Facebook or something like that. But I'm just telling you that if you want to start like right now, you don't have an excuse. And some people, some of us, we go to church, we go to mosque, we have people around us just to say, oh, if anybody is struggling with, all these tech systems, understanding technology, especially in the world that we're in, some people don't even understand even how to use WhatsApp as a tool. Some people don't know how to do it, but maybe you know how to do it, and you're just thinking, yeah, I know how to do it. And you're telling someone, how will you not know how to do that? Tell them, you don't know how to do that. Let me teach you. Bring this amount of money at the end of the day, right? So that's how we're able to, if you're a tech person, that's how you can leverage that. And, for some of us, we're into like finance and all that. You can help people when it comes to budgeting, tracking spending, planning monthly finances. And you tell them, it's not like you're advising anybody for financial advice. If they want that, you pay extra. But some people don't know how to budget. Some people are making money, and at the end of the month, they're just thinking, where did my money go to? Even if you see people doing it out there, you have that talent. It's something you can do in your sleep. And you are telling me you have not made £1, $1, £1 from that thing you can do in your sleep. Then you are sleeping on money at the end of the day. Hope I'm making sense. Let me know in the chat. Just give me thumbs up if you're making sense and all that. So the next one is what you already do at home. Your home life has value too. So do you see this? Meal planning. Some people, they can meal plan like it's so easy for them. This girl that you are seeing, before ChatGPT came, that I became consultant and I know how to use ChatGPT, I was paying for how to meal prep, how to plan meals, timetable. I have paid for it before. I have paid for timetable, these ideas, recipes. You will be thinking, oh, maybe it's all these big people. When I started, can you see the shopping list something? It's something I have done. Obviously, I've sold clothes before. When I travel, I buy clothes, buy bag, buy jewelry, everything. This was when I was in the university. So by the time I got married and when I had my first child, so because obviously I've been selling like clothes and all that, I became a personal shopper. Who would have thought? We've been doing personal shopper since university. So if you think, you'll be thinking, oh, some people can do shopping by themselves. No. Shopping online, now it's now shopping online. Some of you can see deals. Like me, I'm not a deal. I don't know where to. Now you can never believe that I've been a personal shopper before. I know where to get deals in the city of London many, many years ago. Now, I don't know. Everybody has gone online now. Where do they get deals online? I don't know. Oh. So when I was selling those clothes, right, one of my friends just told me that, oh, she was coming to the UK at some point during summer holidays. And she now said, that is my personal shopping thing, that I should come and show her the way and all that. I said, I will show you the way. But you know what many of you always do? You'll be showing people the way. They'll be taking energy from you, showing them the way for free. If it's for free that God wants you to do, that is you. You know what? I just told my friend that day. My son is now almost 18. This was about like 17 years ago, because I know my son was no more than about a year at that time. I just told my friend, I said, it's £200 that would charge you. I was meant to take her out, I think for maybe 3 days. We'll go out, I'll take her to the malls, how I look for the stuff and everything. So it's just joke. I just said, you know what? Just pay me £300. I will take you to all my secret places that you do all these things. And you will pay for my transport. And you will pay for my food. You know what my friend told me? Please, Tope, take £200. Hey? I was like, hey? So my friend, so you people know that I am of value, because obviously I've done a couple of free stuff for her before. I've given her advice, do this, do this, do this. But I just said, you know what, that time I've now started to understand what talent is, right? And that was how she paid me. I think she paid me £200 or something like that. And she paid my transportation, my feeding for those 3 days. So, but some of you, you can do all these things. You can shop online. You know all the secret places. So we are now coming down to the digital age. Like me, I don't know where to shop for deals online. If I want to learn it, I will learn it, but it is not something I enjoy. If I see someone that can say, you know what, all these things that you like to buy, I can get you deals and shop for you, you take a percentage of that. So obviously you take a percentage of, say, okay, if I'm doing this is how much I charge. Do you know how many moms are going to jump on shopping for deals online, and you save them time? Obviously, there's a way you package how you communicate these words, but is your gift, right? But many of you, you are not leveraging. You are saying you need more money, whereas the money is in you. It's facing and looking at you right now, right? So snacks and baking. Snacks and baking, some of you can bake for Africa. I've paid people to teach my children. I know how to bake, but I cannot teach anybody how to bake. But some of you, you have that gift, like it's natural. You love it, you enjoy it. I know how to bake, I don't enjoy it. And I was baking before I got married. Even my children, they've never seen me bake before. They are the ones baking for me now. They've never seen me bake. They could not believe the day I told them that I've done baking business. I made money from baking. I was baking cake. So when I'm saying something, there's no life I've not lived to when it comes to all these idea things. That's why I say you should not be, God does not expect us to be broke. He knows that he has planted something in you for every season of your life. So that time, I think it was before I got married that I was baking, because what am I doing with myself? I will bake for you. Maybe you want cake. I'll bake it and make small money. But some of you, it's your gifting, but you cannot. You are not thinking. Maybe you're thinking everybody is doing it, but it's the people close to me. That time it was my church people. Some of you go to church. Some of you mosque. Some of you you have a group of friends, a group of people. You're in a community, and they don't know that you have that gift. Except maybe when they are doing end of your party, you take it there to go. And some of them will even be telling you, this thing is so nice. You just say thank you, instead of this, I don't mind doing it. I don't mind doing it for you, even if you are not doing it as a business. You can see all the things I'm saying. It's not like I'm doing it as a business, but I'm leveraging it to, increase my income. Then routines and organization. Some of you are so organized. I like an organized space, but I'm not the person that would be very meticulous to say this is the color, this is the dash, that is the that. If I have someone, a friend or someone in my community that I'm comfortable with to say, this thing, and the person tells me, if I'm saying, your house is so nice, and you tell me, oh, thank you. But if you tell me, I can do this thing for you, I say, how much do you want to collect? That's what some of you should be doing. Some of you, your house, not even house, your kids' room is so tidy. You know, some people that they can arrange things by color, by everything. There are some people that do it naturally. And you don't have to do it like as a full-blown business. That's what we're saying. Increasing your income. It does not have to be a business that you would what's it called, register or something now. If it grows into that, perfect. That's the dream. But for now, integrating it into your family, that even your children can help you to do all these things, right? So some of you are so organized. Your children, you see your friends, their house and everything is so untidy. You are not going to tell them that their house is untidy. You say, I can help you, especially if that friend is saying, you are trying. You're trying. I'm just calling any name out there. You're trying. This is so beautiful. You say, I can help you do it as well. The friend will say, how much? You say, because you are my friend, I can give you a discount. This is it. That is how you expand your earnings without sacrificing anything. It's not stressful. And bear in mind that it's because it's something you enjoy. It wouldn't be stressful to you. Just like this Mummyclinicc thing, it's not stressful to me. I can do it in my sleep. So it's not adding to work pressure. It's not adding because it makes you even more fulfilled in your career because you're doing something that you actually enjoy beyond your career or just beyond being a mom. Then this one, stop repeating yourself. What do people ask you again and again? And you are saying it every time they come and ask you, hey, this one, I remembered mine. When how the children should sleep. People will be asking me, how did your children start to sleep like that? How did they? I just thought one day, this thing now, I know this thing. Maybe some of you would have paid me for my sleep training, right? It was just from plenty, too many questions. So some of you, people are asking you, you keep repeating yourself, whereas you can say, I can help you. I can help you. This is how much, my friend, my brother, my sister, I can, I'm going to charge you, for it. And that's why I'm saying, you can turn advice into a guide. Some of you, you are an expert, you love speaking on something, and it can be also something in terms of your job, whatever, or in your home. Some people, you are, maybe the way you treat your husband or the way you treat your siblings or something. Maybe people just like it, or even your children. And how do you do this thing now? You repeat it. You repeat it and repeat it. You can create a checklist, short guide, mini workbook, everything. And like I said, AI makes it so much easier now. And don't be thinking that people can use AI. People don't know. People are using generic stuff on AI, with AI. So, but you have that talent, there's a way you would prompt your AI that it will be different from somebody that has no clue on that topic. So with this now, potty training, people were asking me potty training. And trust me, you don't have to have some sort of expertise. Yes, with time, you can build upon certificates or something, but this thing is something you love to do and enjoy to do. So potty training, maybe some of you have also paid me potty training as well. Potty training is something, I know it's like from my sleep. And I've helped people. I've leveraged it. So some of you, all those things, just ask yourself, what are they always coming to ask me that I have to repeat and repeat and repeat? Some of you will be calling it like you are counseling, and you'll be counseling for free. So in as much as people don't appreciate you, not call yourself you're not counselor. You not just be saying, I'm counseling you. It's not about counsel. This is a problem. I can help you solve this problem. I can help you. All these people coming back and asking you jam question. By the time you start to tell them that, now I charge you, the people close to you can say, how much? Some of them, they will not pay you, they will run away. You know those people, you mark them down. That it's free things. You are not, that means I'm not sent, God has not sent you to my life then. God has not sent me to you to help you. The people that God has sent me to, they would want to pay me no matter how small I'm charging them for this knowledge. Turning everyday help into content. So for this now is now get it into maybe content creation. That's now another layer to it, because we have to grow. When you start to make small money, you have to grow to make and scale that idea as well. So you don't need to be an influencer, right? But you can share what you know, say what you know. You don't have to, is what you know. You know it with your full chest. There are some things, even when some people are talking on Instagram, you say, this thing, what this person is saying, I know this thing. Oh. The person, you even be pointing out to where the person should even add more points or something, right? But the person is leveraging the talents God has given them, but you are just knowing it and, pointing fingers that they should improve. Whereas God is saying, this is how you just be going on holidays. This much more money you are gathering. That's how I want you to be going on touring the world with your children, but you've not leveraged it, right? So you can offer them, like a session. Just say, so for some of you, you might not want to create content. Just put whatever you know there and tell people, I can help you. Pay 30 minutes for a call, pay 30, 40 minutes, pay for 40 minutes, pay for 30 minutes, whatever you think, even if it's 15 minutes that okay, this problem will be solved in that period of time for a proper session. And if you want to go into content creation as well, go. Some of you are meant to be content creators, but you are shy. Like somebody said, like you can't be shy and be broke or something like that. Like, I mean, if you see me when I'm doing my dancing, do you think I'm not, I tell people I'm not a content creator. It's not like I want to be creating content, but I enjoy creating videos. Content is when you are doing all this drama and all that. I would have loved to be a content creator, but I don't have that passion there. So if I'm doing content creator like that, I might not enjoy it. So I'm doing what I enjoy. Speak to the video, dance when I can dance, and I'm not feeling any sort of guilt, right? I'm not feeling any sort of cringiness. I'm actually enjoying it. And it's not because maybe I'm broke or something. Yes, I need money to travel the world. I want to travel the world with my children. And the money I'm earning now is not enough for me to go to like 20 countries. Is it? It's not, though. Is that the truth? But I'm comfortable. I'm happy with my life, but I want to tour the world and give my children the exposure, much more exposure as well. And if my children are even older now, my grandchildren, I'm saving up to be that £1,000,000 grandma, right? Do you think it's only my salary that would? Yes, my salary is not bad, but it's not going to give me. My salary cannot take me to 20 countries. So my salary cannot make me £1,000,000 grandma. So it's what God has put in me, those talents, all these gifts, all this expertise, all this knowledge that I've acquired. Many of you have so much knowledge, but it's just for knowledge in your own home. You are not even using it for your children also, because the children are stressing you. You are using it to be shouting or to be complaining. So anyway, so the next one is making your money work. So now we have now left all these talents that God has given to us in one way or the other. Now, some of us, we are earning money. Maybe you are spending it. You're not thinking of saving or investing. Investing has also saved my life. I'm not going to say, I'm not recommending anything, but investing has also transformed. At least my money is multiplying, right? So at least when you earn something, let the money, this career that we're even doing as well, let it work for us. So how many of you are investing in your money? And I'm not saying go and invest it in something you don't trust, or at least your bank. They have all these ISAs, all these SIP accounts and all that across their different ones across the world, right? All these fixed deposits in Nigeria. How many of us are leveraging those opportunities so that your money can multiply? Save your money. How can you be earning and you don't have investments? I don't understand, right? And we shouldn't be thinking that, is it not when your money is enough for you that you can save or invest? Because it's so sad when I hear that people are not saving or investing. Like, you don't have to have so much. It can just even be 10,000 naira or £50 or $50 or something from your salary that you just lock up somewhere. You don't know how much that would be at the end of the year. If you just save it, at least it will bring something back to you. And when that comes to investing, then you go a step higher to say, you know what, you are locking this down so that at least something is bringing, and you can invest in different ways that they are paying you your interest, every month. Even if your interest is £50, £20, at least you use it to buy fuel in your car, or you use it to take your children out. You use it to do something or buy something for yourself, or pay for your subscription. Whereas it's your money. You're not even doing business now. You're not even doing content creation. You're not even doing anything with your gifts. It's just what you are earning now. Please, if you are earning anything, please start start something. Investments, and maybe there's high yield like savings account as well. Right, so this is what I've put there. So keep your savings, so that you can grow. Automatic monthly investments. These are things I'm sharing you my secrets. This is what I do. So I'm not going to tell you what I do not do. And that is what is helping me at least be living all the dreams small. I'm living my dreams small and giving my children and myself the best that I can give them without just thinking, is one salary that will just continue to sit on, right? So I've put a set of reflection questions into a simple one-page PDF as well. Maybe I would share it. I will share it before we end this call. I will share the PDF so that you can just download it on your phones. So they're just reflection. They're questions that can help you drill down into. So this is it. So these are like the questions, but I will share it. So just to drill down, because some of you might be saying, oh, I'm even good at 5 things. I know, like, I'm so great at this, that. But those reflections will also guide you to see what you can be, you can start to earn from, like from today or maximum next 30 days. By February, you should be able to tell me that, tell me, I earned, even if it's $10 from this thing, right? If you take action on everything that we've discussed today, trust me, there's so many opportunities and things, that money that you are leaving on the table. So we're coming to a close. So if you have any questions, just start to prepare your questions. I'll be happy to take them. So obviously the summary is, we've explored ways to earn that fit around your job and family. Have I said anything that will even take you out of your home? Everything inside the comfort of your house. I just sit down in my office in my house, and I know how much I'm earning, right? And it did not start from today. Even the Mummyclinicc that many of you know me today, it was just an idea. It was, I think, was it like nine years ago? I just sat down. I just thought about it. I've been helping people. They are asking me about sleep, I just talked to someone. The person said, just test it. Because I was saying, who will pay me for their child to sleep that time? That was 9 years ago. I've paid consultants and coaches before, but I'll say Nigeria, do people pay for sleep? I was the first sleep consultant in Nigeria. And I put it to test, and I saw that people have these issues. And that was how I started, in my room, in my house. And I know how much I've been making on that sleep. And I don't know if anybody joined my first sleep class. It was on WhatsApp. There was no course. I did not record anything. It was just, thank you. It was just WhatsApp. Oh. I was just using voice notes like this. That was how Mummyclinicc started. Finished. Do you know? Now you are seeing Mummyclinicc. That was how it started. I had less than 300 followers on Instagram that time. Nothing. I just said, oh, sleep. Oh. And we have grown from sleep to potty to sex education. That was when I went into child and teen psychologist. But until you start that thing, you don't know where it's going to take you to. So God has given us something. God does not intend for anybody to be broke or be stranded. He has given us that ability to be able to have enough to take care of ourselves and families without being stranded and having to be borrowing money. God has given it to us, but it's because many of us are not using what God has given to us at the end of the day. So your skills and experience you already use every day, practical areas where people genuinely need support, then how to think, in 30 days, not some days. So okay, I've not mentioned that. So what you start to, that was in the 30 days, something I wanted to share with you. So like in 30 days, you should be able to say, what, in 30 days, you have clarity as to what you want to start. Now, you don't have any excuse, right? After this call, you don't have any excuse. So most people don't get stuck because they lack ideas. I'm sure many of you now, you're thinking, oh my God, this is something I can do. But they get stuck because they don't know what fits or how to start. So some of you might also now be thinking that, Temi, you're making so much sense, but I don't know how to even start, which I understand, because sometimes, even before I started Mummyclinicc as well, I needed to bounce that idea off someone that, would somebody pay for sleep? The person said, bring money. I will show you how you package this thing on WhatsApp. And I paid, and I packaged something. And it has grown into something that I see myself doing as a grandmother, as a great grandma. So anyway, so I'm just saying that, yes, if you are now stuck, I can definitely, help you, right? So if you need help putting it all together, if you need a simple plan, Because some of you, you get off this call, you go back to where you were before and be complaining if you don't want to complain. If you think, okay, maybe you need to think through, it's true. Some of you, you sit down and be complaining and be telling that, oh, the money is not enough. Or even if you have enough money, you are still saying, oh, you want to travel, but there's no money to be traveling the world or something like that. Oh, no excuse after this call. If you complain, God will be looking at you. That, my dear, better keep quiet there. You've pay me today. So if you need time to, to think things through, properly, choosing what actually fits your life right now, a simple plan, I would obviously be happy to also support you. So you can just send me a direct DM that, what, Tammy, I've heard you, but I just don't know how to get started. I would be happy to help you get started. We can just have a one-on-one strategy call where, we look at what you're already good at, factor in your job and family, and then choose one realistic income idea, then map out. Can you hear? I'm hearing a background noise. Is someone muted? Please mute yourself. Hope you can hear me. Anyway, just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. So map out a clear 30-day plan so that you can get started. Like, this is what you need to do in the next 30 days. Thank you so much. You can get, started. So you just need clarity and a plan that fits your real life. So just send me a WhatsApp and we can discuss how I can be able to support you. So I just put this together just in case, because I know sometimes we have that idea, but we don't know how to get started. Trust me, I'm the strategist you need. I'm the consultant. It's something I've been doing for the longest time, and I'll be happy to help you. So I think now we would, so before you leave, just to encourage you, you don't need permission to want more income, because many people always think, oh, when people are talking about money is a taboo. I don't know, me, I still need more money. Money is never enough, right? And you don't need to sacrifice your family to get it. Anybody that knows me, do I look like somebody sacrificing my family to get anything? No, everything is in the four walls. Even when I'm taking speaking engagement, I tell you, it is virtual. If you're going to take me out of my home, you are paying thousands. So if you don't want to pay that thousands, just leave me with my family and I would come and deliver, Though obviously, if you need me to come out, I will come out, but it will cost you more. So, but I'm living my dreams at my own terms, and you can do that too, as well. So the goal is not more work; it's just making better choices. So thank you so much for your time. So it's time for Q&A.